Namaste everyone. Mahati Wellness welcomes you to this sacred journey through Maharishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. In the previous Sutra 1.44, we understood how meditation moves from gross objects to subtle ones, from Savitarka and Nirvitarka to Savichara and Nirvichara, refining the mind step by step. Now, in Sutra 1.45, Maharishi Patanjali takes us even deeper to the very limit of what the mind can meditate upon. The sutra is Sukshma Vishayatvam Chalingya Parvasanam. Let us understand word by word explanation. The word here is Sukshma, means subtle or refined. Vishayatvam, the nature of the object. The next word is Cha, means and. The next word is Alinga, unmanifest Prakriti, or that which has no distinguishing mark or trace. The next word is Paryavasanam, that is culmination or end point. The meaning is when meditation is taken to the subtlest possible object, it reaches the state known as Alinga, the final boundary of Prakriti. Maharishi Patanjali says that subtle object meditation ends in recognizing the undifferentiated, unmanifest root of the nature, calling Alinga. This sutra is speaking from the lens of Sankhya philosophy, which describes the universe evolving from subtle to gross. Meditation travels this path in reverse, from gross to subtle. Let us understand Sankhya's 4 levels of subtlety to understand this sutra better. Meditation moves through these 4 layers. The first stage is Vishesha, that is distinct or concrete objects. These are the tangible things we normally perceive: earth, water, fire, air and space, and the sensory details that carry smell, taste, form, touch and sound. Meditation starts here. The second point is Avishesha, that is subtle or undifferentiated forms. Here the yogi meditates on the tanmatras, the subtle essences behind sensory experiences, subtle smell, subtle taste, etc. These are not physical, they are potentials. The third is Linga Matra, that is the subtle root mark, that is Prakriti in a very subtle state. The first trace of manifestation. It is like the seed form of experience where distinctions are almost gone, but the potential for manifestation remains. The mind has become extremely refined to meditate here. The fourth and the final stage is Alinga, the unmanifest without mark. This is the final state of Prakriti before creation begins, completely unmanifest, without qualities, without form, without characteristics. No trace, no mark. Alinga. This is the deepest object the mind can possibly take. But let us remember, even at this depth, an object remains, which means this is still not liberation, but the doorway to it. So, let us understand further why this matters. Maharishi Patanjali is showing us the limit of object-based meditation. Once the mind reaches Alinga, it cannot go deeper without dropping the object altogether, leading to the next stage where only pure awareness remains. This sutra prepares us for the breakthrough of Sutra 1.48, Ritambara Prajna. The message of this sutra is meditation can refine awareness all the way to the subtlest building blocks of the reality. The message of this sutra is meditation can refine awareness all the way to the subtlest building blocks of reality. The mind becomes so clear that even the faintest trace of manifestation can be known. Ultimately, the meditator reaches the roots of creation, where Prakriti is completely unmanifest. This is the outer boundary of nature, the doorstep before consciousness recognizes itself as completely free. Let's do a practical reflection. Take a moment. First, notice something gross. For example, your breath, your seat, your surrounding, etc. Then, shift attention to something subtler, like the pause between your breaths. Then, even subtler, the feeling of being aware. Finally, rest in that subtle presence that has no form, no boundary. That movement is glimpse of this sutra. The essence of this sutra 1.45 is meditation deepens from gross to subtle to the very root of Prakriti. The final subtle object is alinga, the unmanifest. This prepares the yogi for the knowledge beyond objects. So, in today's Sutra 1.45, Maharishi Patanjali tells us that the journey of subtle meditation culminates into the unmanifest root of the nature. Beyond this point, the yogi approaches objectless awareness. So, join me for the next episode as we move into Sutra 1.46, where Maharishi Patanjali summarizes the entire journey of Samapatti. Namaste.